After suffering the atrocities of humans for a few years, the dogs captured the entire city. The name of the film is White Cord. Lili, 13-year-old girl, lives in Hungary. After becoming a divorce for her parents, her biggest attachment is to her dog Hagen. At the beginning of the film, we see Lili playing with Hagen in a park. She had come there with her mother when they were going to shift from Hungary to USA, due to which now Lili will have to live with her father forever. Daniel has not met his daughter since she was 3 years old. He is not happy to see the Hagen with Lili because he lives in a small flat where the pet-keeping animals is banned. He didn't like animals in general, but to protect his daughter, he said nothing. Upon reaching the building, his landlady reminds him that it is forbidden to bring any kind of pet in there. Daniel replied in a whisper that he would get rid of that dog in a few days. During dinner, Lili fed Hagen home-cooked food despite his father's refusal. Because Daniel's flat was very small, he arranged for Lili and himself to sleep in one room. Daniel locks Hagen in the bathroom. Hagen, unable to sleep because of a new house and being away from Lili, and starts crying loudly. Lili approaches him and plays Hagen's favorite tune on her trumpet, which often calms him down. Hearing the music, Hagen sat comfortably. Lili fell asleep next to him in the bathtub. The next day, a man from K9 Control came to Daniel's house. He told Daniel that people in his building had complained that his dog was making noise all night. And if he wants to keep the Hagen, then he will have to pay the fee set by the Hungarian government. Paying to keep this dog was absolutely disgusting. That day, Lili took Hagen to her music class because she was afraid that Daniel would leave Hagen behind. Because pets are not allowed in the class either, Lili locks Hagen in a closet. Hearing the loud voice of music, Hagen got scared and ran away. Lili got up to follow him, but her master told her to leave the dog and focus on music. She went after Hagen. She ignored her music teacher's advice and followed Hagen. On the way back home, Daniel, who is very angry because of Lili's behavior, stops the car. He had made up his mind to get rid of the dog. He would stop the car on the way and throw the dog out. Lili also got out of the car and called Hagen to her side, but Daniel forced him into the car and took him away. The poor dog tried to chase the car, but due to the high speed, he was left behind. For the next few hours, he stood there waiting for Lili, but she did not return. Lili wakes up at night to go to Hagen after her father falls asleep, but Daniel sees her and tells her to go back to sleep. After spending the night under a bridge, Hagen gets up to look for food. He wanders outside a meat shop where he sees a white dog walking towards the back of the shop. That many dogs were eating the leftover pieces of meat, which started barking after seeing them. The owner of the shop came there after hearing their voice, and he chased everyone away from there, but Hagen, who trusted the humans, remained standing. At this, the butcher got angry and was about to attack Hagen with a big knife. The white dog distracted him and gave a chance to escape from there. Seeing the opportunity, they somehow escaped from there and reached a deserted place where all the street dogs came to play and drink water. But the trouble was not over yet. Soon the animal control people came there. Their job was to catch stray dogs and lock them in cages. Hagen and his friend ran away, but the men did not stop chasing them. Eventually, a homeless man saved him. After these people leave, the homeless man ties a rope around Hagen's neck and makes him his pet. Meanwhile, Daniel asks Lili to apologize to her music teacher. As soon as the class is over, Lili goes to the place where they left Hagen the previous day. She looks for Hagen everywhere, but to no avail. At night, this homeless man sold Hagen to a dealer. The next day, a man came to buy a dog for a dog fighting competition. The dealer forbade him to buy Hagen because he is not a bloodthirsty dog and would not stand up for a fight. But the man bought him anyway. After bringing him home, the man gave Hagen a protein powder solution to make him fat. The man beat him every day. He was kept in a cage most of the time. If he did not obey, he would start beating him mercilessly. The life of this poor Hagen changed completely. Hagen's training was becoming more and more difficult day by day. Hagen wasn't the sweet dog he used to be. He had now become a bloodthirsty beast. Gradually, he became more and more angry. Meanwhile, Lili continues her search. She went to dog shelter where the owner told her that it is difficult to say anything after so many days. It is possible that he might not be alive anymore. Disappointed, she came out from there. He found that his bicycle had also been stolen. That night, Hagen is brought to the battlefield. They are all ready for the competition. One has to kill the other dog to win. People make money by betting on them. Seeing Hagen, everyone assumed he would lose, but the man had full faith in his training. Finally, the competition starts between Hagen and the other dog. The competition was going on evenly, but suddenly Hagen took the neck of the other dog in his jaw. Hagen had won the competition. Impressed by Hagen's fighting style, another dealer talks to buy Hagen. but on his refusal, a fight broke out between them. During all this, for some reason, all the lights were switched off. Seeing the opportunity, Hagen ran away from there. He ran away the whole night. She was trying to get as far away as possible from those ruthless dealers. Lili was also running towards her home because her bicycle was stolen. On the way, she met Peter, a boy from her music class who was going to a high school party. Hearing this, Lili asks about going with him. After some thought, he agrees to take her if he works to deliver drugs inside the party. The boy had planned that no one would suspect Lili of her young age and innocent face. Their plan works. Everyone in the party was much older than her. She sits in one place and watches everyone dancing. At night, she fell asleep there. The next morning, the police raid the party. Lili was taken to the police station because drugs were found in her possession. But when her drug report came back negative, the police let her go with her father, Daniel. Tears burst from the eyes. He's been worried about Lili all night and is relieved to see her safe. He apologizes to Lili for taking Hagen away from her and promises to get her another dog. Lili forgives her father and both return home happily. The next day, Hagen returned to the empty place where he found his friend, White Dog. They were playing together by the river when animal control caught them and sent them to a dog shelter. Due to the fight, Hagen suffered several injuries from the fight and was treated there, and later he was put in a cage with many other dogs. The shelter people gave them all good food. On the other hand, while all the dogs are bent on eating, Hagen did not even look at the food. The next day, many people came there to adopt these abandoned dogs. One girl liked Hagen, but as soon as she approached him, he started barking loudly. He was also barking loudly at the shelter people, so the owner decided to kill him. Lili was performing in an auditorium with her music group. Daniel was also there to see his daughter. An employee of the shelter was taking Hagen to be caged with the other aggressive dogs, but he suddenly attacked him, and Hagen bit him on the neck, killing him. All the other dogs also run out of the cage as soon as the door opens because Hagen freed them, so they make him their leader. The owner of the shelter tried to stop them, but Hagen pushed her to the ground and everyone ran away, running unstoppable into the city. The city was in an uproar as they attacked every human in their path. Soon many dogs arrived in the auditorium where Lili was performing and surrounded the auditorium from all sides. Lili suspects that Hagen is also with them. The entire city was on lockdown. She was cycling alone on the road looking for Hagen. After some time, a bunch of dogs came in front of her. She fell off the bicycle, but the dogs did not even look at her. Turns out Hagen was looking for all the humans who abused him. He soon found the dealer and all the dogs together blew his rags. When Lili arrives, they have already left. She arrives at a butcher's shop looking for Hagen, where she finds the butcher who tried to kill Hagen dead on the floor. He called his father and asked him not to leave the auditorium under any circumstances. At one place in the city, the police opened fire on the dogs, but their number was so high that they could not stop them. Many dogs rushed to the dealer who sold Hagen and killed him too. Lili arrived home while cycling and saw her landlady lying dead on the ground. She understood what was happening. She suspected that Hagen would try to kill her father. To prevent this from happening, she returned to the auditorium. Seeing Lili safe, Daniel's mind got some peace. Then Hagen comes in front of Lili. It seems that he had forgotten it. The whole pack of dogs comes there as soon as they hear his growling. They were about to attack Lili when Daniel appeared in front of them with a blowtorch. Lili takes out her trumpet and plays the same tune she used to sing to Hagen. Hagen recognizes Lili after hearing the song and calms down and sits there. Soon all the dogs calmed down and started listening to music sitting there, and finally Lili also sat there with them. If you like the video, then like and subscribe our channel to watch more such unique film.